So hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll take you through the whole entire process of scoring 90 plus marks in your physics class 12th board exams. And the process is quite simple as it doesn't seem, but yet it is very simple. You just need to follow few steps in your daily life. Just inculcate those habits for everyday practice, and that will be more than enough for you to score that much marks. Clear? So first thing I should begin with is कि you should go with your teacher. Follow your teachers if you're not going to any kind of tuition or something like that. Then you just need to follow your school teacher as they're completing the chapters line by. But still, अगर आप every question of NCERT visit कर रखे होगे, so there will be no fear because in boards you basically need to focus on those books of NCERT, right? तो बस एक बार उनके थ्रू go through करना है, that's it. And then what you have to do the next is you have to practice lot of questions. So वो questions आप कहाँ से अब select करोगे? You need to buy a book of PYQs for the boards as well. So PYQs books had helped me a lot to reach this much marks, that is 93 marks is not less according to the way physics seems to me. It is definitely, it does seem a little harder than the bio you say, right? So it is, you should accept that, but along with that you should work for it as well, right? Devote it as much time as you can, lesser than the bio but more than the chemistry. Clear? Because physics is a subject which demands lots of practice in order to have that command over it, right? So for question practice you have to buy the PYQs book and practice a chapter from there. Clear? After practicing that you come to know the important points from where the questions are repeated multiple times. Clear? तो आपको important points का idea लग जाएगा. From there you have to just pick a copy, a very thin copy wherein you can write all the formulas of your physics throughout जितने भी chapters होंगे आपके, right? Class 12 में I guess 14 chapters है हमारे पास. सेमी कंडक्टर इज़ द लास्ट वन. तो उतने चैप्टर्स के फॉर्मूलाज आपको नोट करने हैं. एक चैप्टर किया, उसके PYQs किए, एक बार टीचर के नोट्स के थ्रू अगेन गो थ्रू किया, आपको इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स अब दिखने लग जाएंगे, इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स अब दिखने लग जाएंगे. सो आपको अपने फॉर्मूला नोटबुक में भी एक अप्रोच रखनी है, हाउ टू राइट डाउन द फॉर्मूलेज. तो सबसे पहले यू हैव टू मेंशन द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूला जो विच यू टेंड टू फॉरगेट, जो वीक पॉइंट्स हैं आपके, दैट यू हैव टू मेंशन एट द टॉप, राइट? एंड बाकी फॉर्मूलेज उसके नीचे. क्लियर? एंड जो बहुत ज़्यादा भूलने वाले फॉर्मूलेज होते हैं उसको तो एकदम एट द टॉप मेंशन करो. क्लियर? यस. सो ये पैटर्न होना चाहिए अपनी फॉर्मूला नोटबुक में, ये सब फॉर्मूलेज नोट करने के. और इफ़ पॉसिबल शॉर्ट नोट्स बनाओ, शॉर्ट नोट्स बना करके जस्ट पेस्ट देम ऑन द वॉल सो दैट यू हैव अ लुक ओवर इट in a day over and over again. So those things seems quite used to, and also memory ज़्यादा develop होती है. As many times as you see them, as many times as you recall them in your mind, it will be there in your brain till the end of your exam, right? Even after that, and further any career option में भी वो help करेगा. So yes, formula notebooks बन गई, and उसके बाद इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स भी पता चल गए. तो ये अप्रोच होनी चाहिए एक चैप्टर को कवर करने का फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. एंड इफ़ यू टॉक अबाउट द रिविजन्स, हाउ टू गो फॉर द रिविजन्स, देन आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग अ चैप्टर like in a week you should revise that chapter. I guess at least minimum I'm saying for one time, right? If you can, if possible, revise it 2 times, right? What can be better than that? So in a week you have to revise it once. Clear? Once you have to revise it, at least the formula copy you can have a look on that. And along with that, कोई भी टेस्ट अगर सपोज इन द classroom as well, there are lots and lots of tests going on, I'm sure. तो उन टेस्ट को बहुत सीरियसली you have to take up, and you have to prepare well for them. And whatever mistakes you're committing over there, just come back home and revisit the topic again. And after that, try the question again which you had made a mistake in the exam, right? Now your confidence you will see from this level rising up to this level. So that is very important for your physics part. Clear? Now moving on to the next step is physics के टीचर के साथ you have to keep a good bond so that they keep on guiding you. Also means there are a lot of things available on YouTube nowadays, but before that what used to happen is your teacher is the best guider, right? They can take you because they have seen such papers, they have got a lot of experience, so they'll guide you through the process. They'll help you find any solution to your problem, any like mental problem or any uncomfortableness is there, then you can just contact them and they'll solve your half of the problem over there. So just be frank, be friendly with the teachers during these boards. That is very important. And just keep asking them about the things like how to do this, how to do that. Also in the boards exam, the paper presentation is very important. So begin with the part which is your strength, in which you can perform the well, you know that, right? And theory part जो होता है फिजिक्स में, उनको सेपरेटली रिवाइज करते रहना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. एंड न्यूमेरिकल्स की तो व्हाट टू से, just practice as many as possible. Minimum should be 100 question practice. If you can practice the 50 questions, means your half of the work is done. If you have practiced the 50 questions from a chapter, half of your work is done. Now you just need to put the slight extra effort in order to get your marks boosted. Clear? So don't hesitate in doing that, because at the end you are going to have that. Nobody is going to ask how many efforts, how many sleepless nights you have spent, right? They are only there to see your end result. And obviously there are many to wait for your failures. So just show them, just rock it. And for that you don't have to do something very big or something like that. You just need to have your daily proper schedule and just stick to that. Don't go on any just random video, just click over there for the perfect timetable. Your best timetable you can only make. You know your daily like habits, you know your you know yourself better than anybody else, I think. So you can organize your day in a very fruitful way, clear, more than anybody else will do for you, right? Timetables are made for yourself by yourself, because they are for you, right? So just plan for your day before going to sleep. Just think that in morning you are going to do this. Today you have done this much. Just appreciate yourself. If you have done a very good very hard working you are, then just appreciate it for the day that you have spent today, and just try to do more than the today's hard work the next day. Plan your next day before going to sleep. Wake up with the thought in your mind that today we are going to complete this and this is targeted, and whatever can happen, whether this ball flips or not, you have to complete that thing, right? That should be in your mind, and that should be the attitude towards your physics, clear? And you don't have to run away from physics. Most of the people do, even I did, but till the end, like, your percentage boost up is going to be your physics one. If you don't work hard in this section, then working hard in the harder than the other sections will not lead you anywhere, right? So you have to, like, don't run away from your weakness, just face it, and I'm sure you'll overcome it someday or the other day, right? If your marks is not going well enough in your school exams, no worries about it. Just keep working, because you know the board exams are much more easier than these school exams, right? And lot of questions come from your school exams and PYQs. So yeah, if you have practiced enough, then just be confident that all the questions are going to come from your book itself, your notes, your formula copies. Most of them are going to be from there. And wherever you need to think about a question, give it a pause, think it will come. It has came from somewhere in your book. बहुत सारे ऐसे फॉर्मूलेज होते हैं जो हमने बहुत प्रैक्टिस करी है, उसमें कहीं यूज़ नहीं हुए, बट दे कम इन द एग्जाम, और वो कभी क्लिक ही नहीं होते. Like this thing happened with me. One formula was there, and वो formula I was telling to my one of the friend, and in the exam it had came, the question had came based on just that formula, and I was not able to recall the formulas. So revise the formula copy as many as times possible, because physics revision is the simplest one, I guess. In bio you have to go through the entire chapter, every single line, clear? But in your physics you just need to revise your formula notebook. That is single page for a single chapter. And then the न्यूमेरिकल्स जो फर्स्ट टाइम में अटेम्प्ट नहीं हो पाए थे, उनको सेकेंड टाइम में अगर रिविजन करना है न्यूमेरिकल्स का, तो उनको रिविजिट करो. एंड द मोस्ट frequently asked questions you can visit again. So yeah, this was all about the physics.